friends and fellow s'more enthusiasts. Welcome to my campfire of friendship. We only have 3 more days till Halloween. 3 more days? Two more days till Halloween. And so I thought it would be fun to do some Franken S'mores and try out different candy bars with s'mores instead of just your basic Hershey's bar. So that's coming at you. And also, while we're doing that, I thought that maybe we could talk about my fears because it's Halloween, and what's Halloween without fears and frights and scary things. So it should be fun. So let's just go ahead and get this started. I got my campfire here. Isn't this cute? It's got real fire, so hopefully I don't burn my house down. I'm going to do 2 at a time. So, do you guys like your marshmallows like super burnt or golden brown or just kind of slightly gooey? I kind of like mine a golden brown. Anyways, although I'm really good at catching them on fire, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, so yes, campfires and ghost stories and s'mores all scream fall here in Arizona. At least for me. So what are some of the things that I'm afraid of? I'm not really afraid of death, even though a lot of people are. I feel like if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, and I've lived a good life, and that, I've done my best to be a good person, so whatever is waiting for me in the next life, I think I'm prepared for that. So I don't really fear death. But the things that I am like deathly afraid of are kind of ridiculous. And so, I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. So, one of my biggest fears are chickens and turkeys and any type of barnyard poultry. They are terrifying to me. Like, I have visions of them like coming at me and like pecking my eyes out and like scratching me with their claws and stuff. Like, they're terrifying to me. And like, have you ever like stared a chicken in the eye for like reals? It's like hell's fury behind those beady little eyes. Like, I feel like they want to kill me. I get this overwhelming eerie sense of like they want to kill me. So chickens terrify me. And turkeys and ducks and stuff. I think it might stem from when I was a kid and we used to feed the ducks at the lakes, and a big old goose chased me and bit me and tried to steal the bread out of my hands, and I was just little, so it was like the same size I was. So I don't know, chickens, not my favorite. I have friends who have like chickens as pets, and they're like, come see my chicken. They're the nicest things ever, and you won't be afraid of them anymore. And I'm like, nope, thanks though. I can't do it. I don't know if it's guilt from eating them all the time my whole entire life, or like I said, the whole duck thing just scared me from birds for the rest of my life. I don't know. Do you guys like the movie Up? Like Kevin, the big scary bird, that's like one of my worst nightmares. I would be terrified of that. Like, I think I would rather like wrestle a grizzly bear than like deal with like a grizzly bear sized turkey. So, wow, this is taking a while for him to like even. Oh, they're starting to get a little squishy. I bought one of those smart cans containers, like those little gel heat container things that like start fires, and they're supposed to like last for like 45 minutes. Hopefully these marshmallows will cook in time. But yeah, so let's talk about the candy bars that I thought I would have fun trying with. One is the cookies and cream Hershey bar. You can't go wrong with cookies and cream. I always liked that. Like, ooh, the cookies and cream McFlurries from McDonald's are like one of my favorite things ever invented. Ever. I think they're so good. So I thought, well, let's try a cookies and cream s'more, and hopefully it's delicious. And then the other one is an almond joy. I love coconut. Almond Joys are one of my all-time favorite candy bars, like after Snickers and Reese's peanut butter cups. So I thought that could be good. Marshmallow, coconut, chocolate. Should be good. And then the next one was the Reese's peanut butter cups, which I hear are fantastic as s'mores. I've never had one like that myself, but I'm excited to try it. Come on, roast already. Oh, it's starting to get a little bit brown on that side, a little tan. Maybe I just need to hold it there. I don't know. What are some of your guys' fears? Write me down in the comments and we can chat about it. I know there's a lot of things that people are afraid of. I think fear is an interesting thing. It can be a motivator or it can be something that holds you back. So, I don't know. I know people who use fear as a tool to get things done, and people who use fear as an excuse not to do things. I kind of feel like I sit in between those two things. Like sometimes, depending on what I'm afraid of, like oftentimes I'm too afraid to like go up on stage and sing or do anything. So I use fear as an excuse and as a something that paralyzes me when it comes to like performing and stuff. But when it comes to like trying new things or that type of thing, I use fear as a catalyst to just jump off the edge and do it. I don't know. Look, they're starting to get gooey enough that they're starting to slide down my stick. I'll be careful with that. So anyways, just want to make sure that they don't burn or catch on fire. Because you think that you're safe and like you're like just the perfect spot away from the fire's flames, and then poof, they go up in smoke. Gotta be vigilant. So another thing that really scares me, and I think scares a lot of people, and it's not shocking or anything, but is spiders. Spiders, no thank you. My mom, she lived in the rainforests of Brazil when she was a little girl. And so she was totally used to spiders and grew up with them like all over the place. And she always thought they were beautiful. And she wanted to pass that admiration of spiders to us kids. And so she would like grab spiders out of their webs and like chase us around the house saying, "Look how pretty it is." And we would all just scream and run. And so I think it had the opposite effect of what she was maybe hoping would happen to us. So yeah, spiders and me are not the best of friends, and they still kind of creep me out. Yeah, they're bad for business for me. And I have some of the most embarrassing stories that have to do with spiders. That I'll save for another day. But let's just say, yeah, we just don't get along. In San Diego, where I grew up, we used to have those spiders that we would make their webs like in the walkways of your house and stuff. And I'd be so afraid of these spiders that I would like wait until someone else got home to like walk through and get rid of the spiders for me before I could go inside the house. And yep, so ooh. Sometimes we'd like try throwing rocks at them to get them down off the web so that we could walk through our front door. But usually my mom was home and we would just scream for her, and then she'd come get the spider webs out of the way, and then we could go inside. I think we're going to call this good because this is taking a ridiculous amount of time. So here we go. Oh, it's so gooey. Look at that. Look at that gooiness. That's beautiful. Okay, so we'll try the cookies and the cookies and cream and the almond joy first and see how those go. I bet they're gonna be good. We'll just kind of let those melt a little bit. Which one should I try first? Should we do like eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Let's go with the cookies and cream first because I'm curious about that. Are you ready? It's all gooey. I hope I don't get it on my uniform. That's good. I think I like the normal chocolate better, but it's still good. You got that Oreo flavor in there. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, it deserves a happy dance. It's kind of an involuntary thing I do when I'm eating and something's really good. I just kind of find myself shimmying. I'm pretty sure we have videos of that, of me, like from when I was a child too, which is just something I naturally do when I'm happy about food. Okay, so I'm going to start these because it took forever the last time. Okay, next we're going to try that almond, or that almond joy. Yum! I love coconut. Pay attention, Alina. I think I need another bite. I didn't get much coconut. That's good, guys. I might want to eat that whole thing. If you like coconut and chocolate and marshmallows, that's a good one. Do I have marshmallow all over my face? Oh. I guess we'll see at the end. And so the last thing that I want to talk about that I was scared of is going to bed. I've always had a really hard time sleeping at night ever since I was a kid because I would either have nightmares, night terrors, or sleep paralysis, or a combination of all three. And so my dreams are very vivid and they're very lifelike, and so when I'm sleeping and I'm dreaming and I'm having these nightmares, it feels completely real to me. And oftentimes I'll wake up screaming or crying or in like cold sweats, and it takes a while for me to calm myself back down enough to try and fall asleep. And if you've ever experienced sleep paralysis, that's when you're awake, but your body isn't awake. And so you're still kind of like in this dream-like state where you're still seeing things. It's like you're hallucinating and things seem completely real to you and you can't move your body. You're not in control of your body, but your mind is still very active and awake. And that's terrifying. So I still remember most of my dreams from when I was a kid and from like even just last night, because they're very, like I said, very vivid, very realistic to me. It's always sad when like I wake up and then like something happened in my dream and then I'm mad at someone who did something to me in my dream. I'm like, jerk. And then it's hard. I don't know if that happens to you guys too, where those feelings in your dreams carry over into real life. And I'm working really hard on not being mad at people who are in my dreams who do bad things to me in my dreams. But sometimes it's hard. So yeah. What are some other things? Like, since this is taking forever, I thought for sure these would be done. What other things are scary? Or should we talk about? Think about that for a second. You know what I did recently is I've been like overcoming my fear of social situations and being in public and in large groups and in loud places, because that's always been really hard for me. I feel like I've always been super socially awkward, and so being in groups and being in front of people, being in front of the camera has all been a humbling learning experience for me, and definitely a test in my ability to overcome social anxiety and my fear of embarrassing myself. And I've found that this is a very humbling experience to be on video and to put yourself out there. But it's also been a very rewarding experience too. I've met some amazing people and friends through conventions and through guesting and cosplay. So it's been good. It's been hard, but it's been good, and I'm glad that I've kind of been trying to overcome my fear of people and putting myself out there and stuff. Ooh, it looks like it's getting ready and melty. Ooh. At least that top one. We'll get that bottom one good, and then we'll put them on there. Ooh. Another thing that I'm afraid of is camping. When someone says, "Hey, Alina, let's go camping," I'm like, no, thank you. Like I said, I have a hard time sleeping at night, and sleeping, especially outdoors in a strange place where my body forgets where I am sometimes or whatever, is also very, very hard for me. I don't like sleeping on the ground. I don't like spiders or bugs, and yeah, just camping isn't my jam. I've tried. I keep trying because like everyone's like, camping is the best. Do it. And I keep trying to figure out what it is that draws people to camping other than like the delicious food. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's try these last two out. I'm excited, guys. So the peanut butter cup that everyone says is best thing ever, best s'more in the world, and then the 100-gram s'more. I love caramel, so I'm excited to try the caramel with the s'more. Ooh. You guys, I didn't burn my house down yet, or my hair. I was worried about my hair catching on fire. I worry a lot. My brain always goes to like worst case scenario. Like, what could happen if I have someone waiting just out the door listening if I scream, fire! They can come in and rescue me. I would hate to be burned to death. That sounds miserable. Okay, so here we go. We'll try this one and we'll finish off with something that we know we will like. So, ready? Look at that. That's gorgeous and gooey. Take a good bite. Mmm. Okay. Ooh, I like that. What's in 100 grams anyways? Caramel, milk chocolate, and crispy crunchies. Crispy crunchies. I'm guessing like rice cereal. Well, that's really good. I like the chewiness of the caramel with the gooiness of the marshmallow, and then the heat melts all the chocolate and everything together and makes it really good. I'm gonna take one more bite. I'm surprised. I didn't think I would like that as much as I do, but I do. Okay. Piece de resistance. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup S'mores. I like to squish them. There we go. Woo. Yep. Guys, if you're peanut butter and chocolate fans, you're gonna love this. It is definitely delicious. I wish you guys could try it. You guys should try it. I might eat this whole thing. I'm gonna take one more bite because I'm a lady. When I was a kid, did you guys have to always, like, when mom made something new or you were at someone's house, you had to take a grateful bite of the food or whatever it was, even if it looked terrifying? Totally grateful bites for these. These are so good. Anyways, so thanks for spending some time with me and trying out new types of s'mores and talking to me about my fears, and I hope that you guys have a great Halloween and nothing gets too scary. Yeah, nothing gets too scary, and you'll get more treats than tricks, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.